Hello everyone, welcome back to Blueprints. Let's go ahead and begin. We're on day 29. And there are very many things that are kind of on the outskirts, the current observation path. Let's see. Let's just think about that for a moment. So what exactly am I looking for? There's a chess set downstairs, and for that we need to have rooms in the right places, and the two key ones are the office for the White King and her ladyship's bedchamber for the White Queen. And there might be something to do with the black pieces too, but I want to get at least, I know that those are the obvious ones. We just got information about reservoir levels, so we need to try to get the pump room so we can reduce the reservoir to the level they just indicated. We're of course looking for more of these symbols and their moats and rays and surround. We want to get to the attic because we want to look at the picture of the woman sitting in the chair. Last time we got to the rumpus room, they suggested that chair would be interesting. What else? We found a breakable wall in the secret garden, so we need to construct the sledgehammer and find the secret garden again. We have several places where we need to have codes that we don't know what code to put in. We need to get power connected to the lab so that we can do the puzzle there. And I need to find out anything more about these other countries. Like, this is nuance, but I need to find anything more about more of them. Let's see what we got today. An amateur lockpick, some silver keys. So very key focused. All right. Of course, we're looking for more sanctum keys. Let's go see what our outdoor room is today. We're also looking for the greenhouse because we need the greenhouse to find the last sheet of music. And there's probably other things too. We'll bump into them. I want to go back to the tomb if we can get it. No tomb today. I like the shelter. Red rooms are terrible. Red rooms give me problems. But trading post gives me options. Tool shed is very likely to get me the hammer, the sledge. But perhaps I can trade for it also. I'll take the trading post this time. And let's just see what we can trade our thing for. Okay, we do have a thing there. And here. So if we get diggables, we can get something. So the silver key will become a lucky rabbit's foot. I think I want that. I think getting this at the very beginning of the run is probably for the best. And the lockpick kit for the metal detector. You know, the metal detector is just very convenient. And I also want that because there's the thing we used in this room, actually. We combine the metal detector with the magnifying glass, and it said it can light fuses and candles. And we used it to light this fuse. We didn't do anything about candles. And there's candles all over the place we can try to light. I'm going to go ahead and make that trade. So this can be traded. Oh, we could trade for the key card if we need to. This is worth thinking about. If we get stuck in the front part of the mansion, we can use the key card to get to the foundation. But for now, I'm not going to. I'm just going to stick with what we got. Okay. Yeah, I like this trading post. It gives you options. We've had trouble with steps lately. But our money is great. Like, we have so much allowance now. We've been just doing some silly good finding of allowance. So we can often buy things if we can get shops. I'm looking for her ladyship's chamber. It's always in the west rank, or the west file. So let's go that way first. The den. like we're at a point where I don't need to get to the antechamber anymore. I mean, there's still stuff to do up there in room 46, but I've been in room 46 several times, and I would rather kill a run and kill the ability to keep going north if we can make progress in solving a puzzle. So potentially not optimal selection, as long as we, you know, as long as we're able to make some progress in the story. Music room here. We already got a sanctum key from there. I like the parlor here. I like the parlor in general. It's always fun doing the puzzle. Do these mean anything? Like, I'm looking at this. Is that emblem supposed to mean anything? Probably not. Now I'm finding myself paranoid about chairs, because the guy said it was always the same chair. And these, yeah, something I definitely want to focus on is there are several rooms that we've just been drafting since the very beginning of the game, and we just walk past them now. Like the hallway. We've been through the hallway I don't know how many times. I can probably find out. Hallway. I've been through it 22 times in our 29 or so days. And if there was a secret there, I probably have walked past it so many times I'll never find it, but I should spend some time actually trying to re-examine. Just to see if I'm missing stuff. Alright, so 3 boxes. 1 box contains gems, the other 2 are empty. I assume, I've never seen an empty box, but I assume the other 2 are empty. At least one of the boxes tells the truth. At least one of the boxes is false. But there could be many that are true. So the blue is saying the gems are in this box. The gems are in a box next to this box. This is well, if the gems are not in this box, then this is true. The gems are in the blue box. Okay, so here's the obvious thing. If the gems are in the blue box, then all 3 of them are true, which violates our rule that there has to be at least 1 false box. So this has to be false. The gems cannot be in this box. If they were, it would be 3 truths. So because the gems are not in this box, then the gems are in the blue box is also false. So both of those are false, which means this is our true box. The gems are in a box next to this box. It's not the blue one, so it must be the black one. Code check. We don't have anything checked at the moment. I like chapel just to move us north, and I'm kind of not worried about coin right now. And we have that lucky rabbit's foot too. Greater chance of finding items. We've already benefited from that. I think we got an apple we weren't expecting. And this room paid for itself. The workshop. I like this because we'll need it to make the super sledge if we get it potentially. Looks like we got a battery. Yeah, good. So we need a lever and the sledge, but let's draft this way. The commissary would send us north also, or the hallway would be good. I think I'll take commissary for the chance of money at buying something I need. Looks like gems. And a shovel. Oh, and a magnifying glass. Oh. We have a lot of gems today. Hopefully we can draft some good rooms. But with both the magnifying glass and the metal detector, I think we can make that thing that lights candles, and we should look around for candles. I got the shovel, right? Yeah. The Mechanarium. I need to draft this, but I need to draft it last. I need to draft it after I have 7 other rooms that have this symbol on it, so that it has more doors. Because I think if you draft a mech room, a mechanic room after this, it doesn't like get a new door. It's at the time, how many doors did you have? I'll take a spare green room. And now we have 2 paths going north. Let's go back to the workroom. So here's our battery. Alright, and it's the magnifying glass and the metal detector for the burning glass. There are things I still want the magnifying glass for, but we're take this opportunity while we have. So can light candles. I haven't done that. I've ignited fuses, but no candles. So let's look for candles in every room. Like, let's make a point of that. And let's keep going north. The garage or the veranda? The veranda. Let's take the veranda. There's our sledge. So now we just need a broken lever. And to find the room, of course. Yeah, getting the secret garden might be the tricky part. Lots of keys. Let's take the hall. So this is what I was just saying. I know that here there is this. June 15th, 1983. 0615. We've looked at before. I don't know what this... Any staff may draft south. Oh. Is that a thing? Like, is the... Okay, maybe that's the thing. Maybe you always have to draft this room from the north. That would explain why I keep on not getting it. So let's not draft that way. Let's try to go up the second file and then draft south from the top. So here's the lab. I also want the library, and the library goes in the right direction. So is the lab. Well, I don't really need the library yet. I need the bookstore to get more books. We already have access to that room from the spare green room. I'll take the lab then. All right. And we're frustrated because we haven't been able to get power onto this machine through the conduits. We just never seem to draft it near the right place. But we can start a experiment. Every time you find trash while digging, add a small chest. I kind of like that. That seems like it might be good. I've already found some trash, so too bad we already used up some of the potential. But that's okay. All right, are we going to get a conduit room? Nope. Actually, is gymnasium conduit room? I don't think so. Let's take the secret passage and get further north in this file. I might be completely off base about this. I'm just from seeing the word south on that note. It makes me think that maybe you have a better chance of getting it from the north, or any chance at all, Because we keep on going up the first rank and never finding anything. First file and never finding anything. What should we go do? And there's no conduits in this room, so yeah. Didn't get our lab today. I'm not looking for... I didn't look for candles. I need to look for candles. I don't have any money. Let's take a green room. So close. Just this one side. We're gonna have power here and not power here because of the secret passage. No way. I'll take the 5 dig spots. And hopefully find some trash. And another... Ooh, there's the garden key. Nice. Okay, we're well on our way to getting that. We just need to find the lever now. There we go. Experiment activated. Again. You know, I'd rather have the turnip either way, I think. Nice. So there should be 3 chests in the entrance hall. So I don't want to draft from the side. Let's keep going north. Drawing room so we can get back to the first rank. First file. This one I'm... Oh, can we light? Can we light anything? I don't think so. These aren't candles, they're candle holders. Are there actual candles? Anything? No. This is one of the rooms I don't know what to do with. This is the chair it told me to look at. I think there might be something in the attic related to this chair. The picture of his wife, maybe. Anyway, let's head this way and find a room pointing south. Boudoir will do. And this one we can just open up right away. For the free gem. Any candles? Yes. How do I can't seem to. How do I do it? Can light special candles. So not these ones. Okay. The pool. We need the pump room, so this is good. And let's just keep going south. We're getting some use out of this sledge today. Alright, this is the one I want to make sure we give us the greatest chance of finding her ladyships. I want the pump room, but I'm gonna redraw. Redraw. Nope. But the greenhouse, I love the greenhouse. I need the greenhouse for a thing, so let's grab that. Again, it's taunting us by giving us a power room, like right next to the lab, but not close enough to it to actually give power to it. Still, I think that might be a thing. It might be a thing that we need to draft from the north, so we should not go. We should go around like this. I think the 2 times we've seen the room, it was like here drafting from this room, and like here drafting from that room. So I think that might be a thing. Here's where the broken lever could go. So that doesn't even give us an experiment thing because it was nothing of interest, not even trash. All right, and the point of coming here, oh, get this, the watering can. Trees found inside will never shade, the gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away these sheets. And trees. Trees, huh? Wait a minute. Where are my music pages? This is getting so, here it is. So the first words on the sheets are true message. We have that. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. For some reason I was expecting that to say stones. I've been looking for white stones everywhere, but white trees. It's got to be outside the manor. We'll go take a look around when we get back. And I don't know, but I'm assuming that we got those gems because the water's on. I bet if water was not on, we would not have gotten it. But I don't know. Anything else here? I don't think so. All right, so back to the drawing room. Wait, let me just make sure there weren't any. We looked in there for candles, didn't find, and there weren't any. Watering can. We have a suspiciously large amount of gems today. We've been lucky. And there weren't any candles here either. Though there's actually quite a lot of these candle holders. I hadn't thought about that before. But the thing we're looking for is going to be a date reference. It might be an obscure date reference. It might not be a reference to an actual date. Like the chess piece was just, you know, the letter D, and that had to correspond to December. I don't know. Is there symmetry? No, very much not so. No. Let's redraw. Yeah, sure, the aquarium. I'll take it. Which counts as a green room. True. We get the broken lever and the compass. Nice. All right, so our goal is to find a locked room on this rank, so that we can secret garden it. Or that file. My apologies. I keep on confusing. The files are the ups and downs. The ranks are the going up. The horizontal. First rank, second rank, third rank. First file, second file, third file. Here, we can do this one. The foyer. I don't want doors to be unlocked, though. I'll take the library instead. I want to find a locked door on this side so I can secret garden it. Alright. So we've read The History of Arindia, first edition. The Curse of Blackbridge was interesting. The Fixed Stars we already seen. Drafting strategies was actually kind of interesting. It told us that there was a thing. That there is a kind of a mechanic around dead end rooms. I don't remember which other ones we've seen. Let's go ahead and it's just the 4th. What I really need is the bookstore so that we can get the Realm and Rune book. And I remember in the book, in the vision, it was pointing me up here, which makes me think there might be something I just haven't gone yet. Let's just look through these real quick. We got room 46 after 20 hours. I've spent 31 hours in this game. Good God. Look at that. My most common room is a red room. What are the odds? Oh, I'm the gallery art. I'm at a loss for how to do that. I have no idea. I want more discs. Okay. But let's keep looking here. Anything suspicious? Like there's clearly a color scheme going on. Does that say anything? No. It might have just been pointing me at the library, as in I need to go to the library to find the next piece of information, which might be the Realm and Ruin book, which we don't have here yet. Because I'm not seeing anything. No interactables. I can't crouch. Nothing that stands out. Well, this stands out a little. An empty bookshelf? I guess there's another one right here. They framed this nicely. But I'm not seeing anything to do here. No. Top 3 checked item, the rabbit's foot. We've done a few basement keys. I always grab the gift shop. It's a great room. I've drafted the den, the nook, and the pantry a lot. I always pay for the commissary, the security, the courtyard. I spend a ton of time in the library. I'm reading the books out. There's still things I haven't made. I don't know what they could be. I feel like every time we go there, we try to combine everything. But I guess there's what's it called? There's what did I say? There are items you can get in the showroom that we've never gotten. They're really expensive items. I wish I could see this a little bit more. This is an Arindia Ares. And that's that symbol that I don't know what to call. I've been calling a belt buckle. We already got that one though. That's the one we already have. Archeries together. Something. I've seen these already. Nuance is one of the realms I don't know much about. Except that apparently it's green. I need to have a schoolyard day. Where we draft school rooms all the time. I still don't have the rotunda. And I'm not avoiding the trophy room. I just never have enough. I can never afford it. The indoor nursery I'm avoiding. I need more classrooms, yeah. And that's it. That's all I got. Okay. Well, this is slightly different. There's like this upper chamber here. Not anywhere else. Does that matter? I don't think so. If so, it's not obvious enough for me to know what to do. All right, let's move on. Well, let's look at the lower floors too, just to be safe. I don't think there's anything here. I think we already looked through this pretty thoroughly at one point. But just to be sure. No, there's nothing here. Okay. And we're dead-ended. So let's go back to the green room. And, okay, wait, before we go anywhere, any candles? And not in the library. We've powered room 46, maybe, if the antechamber's powered. Not seeing any candles. Can we light like some of these Bunsen burners? Candle? No candle. Alright, let's go ahead and make the item. Sledge plus broken lever plus battery pack gives me the power hammer. And we still have just a shovel. Shovel and compass turns into a dowsing rod. I've never tried to combine these two. What's this? What's that do? But will I lose the access to being able to shovel stuff? It sounds like it, but I'm gonna do it. While drafting, dowsing rod point towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. That's interesting. But I'm betting we can't dig anymore, which is a shame. But hey, I was just complaining that we don't have new items. Candles. There's tons of candles around here. Yes! Okay, any of these? No. The obvious one would be the one over here. Aha! The chapel's resident guardian tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the coin accumulated from chapel offerings. Across this one run or across every run? Because if we, I mean, across all our runs, I probably put like 50 or 60 coin in there. If so, I'm not gonna break it. I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna wait until we potentially get a shop to buy stuff in. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if this is permanently up or if I need to have this to use it. Like, are these permanently lit now? Probably not. Okay, commissary, spare green room. Was there anything else to buy? Yeah, there's gems still, but I'm not going to. Does that mean sauna? I mean, we kind of don't need the office anymore. It would give me a gem back, and it would potentially give me more money. But it's a dead end. And since we didn't get the chamber on this side, the office won't help us with the chest puzzle. It might have an upgrade disc. But I'm going to go with the sauna, have extra steps tomorrow. And maybe an extra item. A key. Nah, that's minor. But hey, extra steps tomorrow is worth it. So I bet I no longer have the, yeah, it didn't pop up the metal detector. So we don't have metal detector effect anymore. Candles. No. Those candles aren't good. This probably is not good either. Were there candles here? Another silver key. This is kind of a candle, but it won't let me light it. No. Okay, before we proceed on though, since we're already back here, let's go out and look for the white trees. And see what we can trade. Like, we got all this stuff I could potentially trade stuff for. So there's white trees over there. Near our tent. You can't get right past this, right? Yeah, no. You know, it's gonna say you need to have a shovel, isn't it? There they are. There. 2 rocks amid white trees. But I can't do anything because I don't have a shovel. Okay, next time we have a shovel, we have to dig right here. Like, what's the exact wording? Find among the white trees under 2 stones. Yeah. Well, next time. I would like to go back downstairs and see if there's any more breakable walls anywhere. Like, just look around. I know there's one in the secret garden, so we're going to go there first. But last time, I don't feel we took a full advantage of having this. We could trade silver key for another compass. Leave it alone. Mailroom's always nice. That would potentially cut us off, though. Take the pantry. No, do the mailroom. And then we'll, if we need to, we can trade an item to get to the foundation. We even get the key card. We don't need to trade an item anymore. No new letters yet. Sometimes I feel like I'm bumping into something in a few places. Like right here, I felt like I was trying to go right and I wasn't able to. Weird. And the archives is like that. I keep on bumping into things in the archives that aren't there. Alright, please don't dead end me. Take the nook or the passage. We got so many gems. Take the passage. Passageway has conduits. Do I have that noted? Yes, I do. So hallway and corridor are pretty much the same, except for I kind of want this door to be locked. Like, I would not be unhappy if the end of this hallway was locked. Take the pantry. I know terrace, but I don't want to get cut down to one space. And I have gems. And we can't dig anymore anyway. Although maybe we'll find our shovel. I always skip the nursery. Take the corridor. I don't want it to be unlocked, but it's going to be. This is another room that I've walked through so many times that I'm wondering if there's something I'm missing. Did I see any candles in there? I don't think I did. But I wasn't really looking very carefully. We'll get it when we go backwards. We'll check. Security. Now we have the key. Well, so here's the thing. We have the key card, but I need a door that's locked. So I'm actually gonna change the key card system to low, because I need more actual locked doors, not key card locked doors. But either way, offline mode should always be unlocked. And have I missed anything? Nope, not yet. That would take us to the foundation. That's fine. And we can go north and find more locked rooms. Coupon book. And an extra dice. And a thing to bump to not. Wow, so many extra dice. They're just throwing silly resources at me this run. Alright, we can't dig anymore. Or we'd have even more resources. Cloister. This is another one of the rooms that clearly has a secret that I haven't found yet. Here, let's draft south. See if we can get some dead rooms out of the way. The kitchen. That would be a good one to get. Tomato soup. We don't have any red rooms. I think we have one. We have the chapel, and I guess the aquarium counts. So we're at 2 so far. Let's not eat that yet then. But I will have my club sandwich. And these are some cheap bananas. Any candles? I keep worrying I'm missing candles. I probably am. I'm just not in the habit of looking for them. I'm inclined to take to do the code check, because if we don't, if we aren't able to find the secret garden, I want to check the hammer, so that's available next time. But I won't do it yet. We'll wait and see what else happens. All right, there's clearly dig spots out there. I don't know how to get to them. No idea. There must be a way to get this to lower down or to arrive there from some other direction. But I don't know what it is. And I've looked around, and if there's like a button or something, I'm blind and can't see it. Does it say anything here? Seemingly inaccessible garden. No. Seemingly inaccessible, but there must be a way. Like, if I go in there, and if I were in there, I'd try pushing her arm down. Maybe if I had the crown, it would open up from room 46. It's possible. Alright, let's try to get east. I'm gonna take the patio just so that we can have a room going north. Whole bunch of extra things. These diamonds. Diamonds are one of the centerpieces. Is it for nuance? It might be for nuance. I'm not sure. That's what I need. Secret garden. Perfect. Alright, we'll hit the lever first of all. I forget, was this the first time I accessed the antechamber from this lever? Like, if we can get this one open, then we can get over. But this is why I'm here. Oh. Damn it! I thought it would let me out onto the right side of the house. Spread fruit throughout the house. Is that what this does? Oh. Which direction should I make it face, do you think? The house? Probably. Don't suppose any of the rest of these are breakable. No. We'll try that. No. Oh. Oh, I like that. So this opens up either side. Well, I'm gonna do the other directions too. So. Maybe it opens up every way? No. It gives me the Arindia thing, which I already have. That's this one. Well, let me just make sure it's agreeing with what I actually did. Okay, Orenaries. It's different. Maybe I'm wrong about what I put in before. We'll have to go check. So this is clearly the emblem for Orenaries. It's got 3 rays, and they are single with cross hatch. The moats are buildings. The surrounds. What do we call that? The border. The border is interweaved. Is that not how you spell that? Interweaving. Filled circles, large and small, which is black, if I recall correctly. So I think this is the correct one. So what's this? This is not right. Flower moats and triple rays? We got that from the attic. Not attic, from Clock Tower. We've had some trouble with Araja because it was both a spiritual realm and a poetic realm. Well, I was hoping for more, I admit. But that's fine. Apparently we spread something? I don't remember seeing this before. Spread fruit. Maybe it did say that already. Either way, let's go ahead and keep going. I'm not going to the furnace. You out of your mind? Observatory, sure. I didn't even look. When we go back, we'll check to make sure there's no candles. You know, there's clearly a compartment right there. Have I never... How many times have I been in this room and not seen that? There's no candles up here, but that's... Let's swing it around a little bit. Good God, I haven't... How many times have I been in this room? 16 times. And never noticed it. And now it's gonna be blocking my path, isn't it? Yeah. So I need to swing it around all the way to here, maybe? This is what I keep saying, is I have to keep checking the rooms that I've, like, dismissed before because I wasn't as thorough early in the game. There we go. A blueprint. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to add planetarium? If you call it a day in a planetarium, gain stars. That's cool. It's not a, you know, it's not a sanctum key, but given how easy a puzzle it was that I just missed, I suppose I shouldn't be complaining. Let's set it back up to look out there. Yeah, this is literally something you could have done the first day. All right, now we need to raise it up. I bet you could have. No, you couldn't have lowered it here. So you had to bring it around. That makes sense. All right. This is reminding me of when we found that extra box in the pump room. Something that I just completely dismissed early on. Umbrella? No, gem. And then 4 rooms. I don't like that. I shouldn't have clicked it. There's too many red four-door rooms. Like, we're gonna get archives and gym. Here, I'm betting. Archives or gym. Or we could use our silver key. Dark room. You know, I kind of like the rotunda here. We can rotate it so that it goes up towards the antechamber. I've never been in the rotunda. Let's do it. But first, let's draft this way. Dining room? We have so many steps. Redraw? I want to save my redraw so I can get use it when I am here. Let's just take dining room for now. And I'm not going to go in yet. We can get back in from the secret garden. Let's rotate. Okay, no help yet. Those symbols mean anything? I wish I could get up close to one. It looks just like it's the Mount Holly symbol. Anything on the ground? Nah. Okay. I want a room that faces left. A closed exhibit? You know, that's fine. Because we have the key card. And this is just open. I can't get my crown though. The attic. I want the attic. Yeah, take the attic. Oh, look around. For candles. None. All right. This is the picture. She's got a green necklace on. It's not telling me anything. Green necklace, red. There's a 6 right here, maybe? And I can't even like zoom in on it because even if I had the magnifying glass. This doesn't tell me anything. Green necklace. That's all I'm really getting from this. Or I'm sorry, green bracelet, red necklace. Green is associated with nuance. Maybe it's saying that it has to do with her. Maybe it's related to her death. Maybe it's her death date in the drawing room. Because this is not giving me a date. It's referencing her, but it's not giving me anything more than that. We already looked at this. Yeah, this isn't helping. April 12, 0412. I think we wrote that down from here last time we were in the attic. Yeah, 0412. Here, I can write this down. So, green bracelet, red gem on moon necklace. She has earrings on also, but no obvious color. Maybe that yellow color? I don't know. I leave no shadow. Because I am soulless. No, even people without souls leave shadows. Don't know. Oh, is it about this chair? This is not the same chair as what's down there. I'm not getting anything from the chair. But that is not this chair. The chair in the drawing room is what she's sitting in here. Am I missing anything here? I don't think so. It's not this chair either. Okay, let's move on. There's no more basement keys to use. Or no more doors to open with the basement key that I know of. I do want the pump room. This will lock us out of this first rank, but the first file. But we're already guaranteed not to have a full house because we can't get to that room ever. All right, so the clue we just picked up about the reservoir just recently. There's another vault key also we need. There's apparently a key 304. And I know we got a 200 something. I just didn't write it down right, apparently. Where did I write down? I think it was 6, but it might have been 7. They told me a specific level to put the reservoir at. Yeah, 6. So we need to get the reservoir down to 6. It's at 13 right now. We're gonna have to fill the pool back up to make that happen, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Let's see what we can do. And that's it. We're at 6. I think we're good. Okay. So we have to go check that out. We got plenty of steps, right? 57 steps, so. Let's go back down to the cloister and get this room or that room. We can open that up if we want to, but there's no real need. Here, I'll take this. Maybe we can trade it. Like, what happens when you trade away the basement key? Probably something. So the dining room we haven't been in yet. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and eat our fill. Ooh, candles. Anything? Not those. What about these? Not that one. And this is too many. No. These are all commonplace candles. They're not special candles. If we have time, I'd like to go in and get the crown and then come back and see if that opens up the cloister somehow. I don't know why it would. Like, how would you recognize that I have the crown? Who knows? It's a shame the boiler room can't just go through the wall there, but it doesn't. It doesn't work that way. Great Hall tends to have stuff. Wow, we're getting so much use out of this sledge. And we have enough keys to open every door. And we don't even need to. We can lockpick them. This is already open, so let's not touch that. Wow, our lockpicks are paying off. 3 in a row. Take the closet, I guess. Or we draw. See if we can get something better. We do still have the potential to draw something here, but we might as well spend our dice. The Mechanarium. How many rooms do we have that are like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this will be 6. That's a lot of doors to open in the mechanarium. I think we need 8. We need 8 doors to open, but this would at least let us see what's behind a few others. I'm kind of curious. Maybe there's something. I'm going to go ahead and draft it. Aha! A sanctum key. I thought we need all 8. But maybe because there was no way for this to go right, it skipped over it? Perfect. That's what I wanted. That was the whole plan. A regular key, a silver key. We already opened that room. We don't have the south room. Oddly enough, this is the foundation. It's kind of appropriate for the foundation. A disc. Nice. Long-term progression. Okay, but the sanctum key was the prize. Let's check that one off. Where do we write those down? I'm tempted to go back through this and start deleting things that I already know that are, that we figured out already. But I don't, I kind of like having this all available, all the things that we've seen that I thought were interesting. There was this whole thing in the locker room. We never figured out what this meant. Like, it seemed to give me this number, but I don't know. I know I wrote this down. Where did I write it down? Maybe I didn't. No, I know I did. I just skipped over it. I have something I wrote down and I said all the time. In room 46, there's something that tells you, it gives you clues for where all the sanctum keys are. And I just didn't see it. Because I am terrible. And blind. Come on, Oh, I didn't even see this. We have Rinna is the gardener. This one, I think. Well, damn, apparently I never wrote it down. We'll have to write it down next time we go to that room. I could swear I wrote it down. I bet it just didn't save. Like, I think I've noticed some other things that didn't get saved as I went along. Okay. Well, either way, we have another sanctum key. Because I remember there was the whole major minor thing, and we wrote that down. I remember writing down that there was the music room was major and minor, and we got a key. I'm not gonna. Okay, back up to the Great Hall. Let's see if there's anything of interest over here. Keys I don't need. We could go back down to the reservoir and drain it completely. And open up more of those. We never did open up all the trunks. We got the allowance and we got the what's it called? The sanctum key. Alright. So let's go down to the foundation. Right, there's nothing I want to do over here, right? I could come back in from this side and go to the passageway. I have this coat check. I might still want to check something, but for now, I gotta keep an eye out for more things I can light. But for now, let's go down. And I have to remember, I've got an upgrade disc. Spend the upgrade disc before we leave. But I want to check like everywhere and see if there's breakable walls that I just did not recognize before. Because I didn't know to look for them. Or was blind. Like that one. I just want to like walk along the wall. Can I not get over on that side of the... I'm sure I can. I have to go up above? Now I'm worried I won't be able to get back, but... We already used the breakable wall over there. I don't remember what this was. Let's take a look at it. I don't know if I've ever gotten this. I don't think I saw this before. Yeah, I wish I had the, okay. Let me note this down as in lower house. Docks that need the what's it called? The, magnifying glass. We might be able to just get it by trading. I know I wanted to look at the map over in the rotating chamber also. "100 Bells, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. What's that mean? 100 bells? No idea. 100 Bells, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. And it's got a teapot. Maybe be somewhere at a certain time? Somewhere where there's a teapot? At 5 p.m.? Yeah, I don't think I ever came here. I probably just walked right by it. Or if I did, I don't remember. Okay, anything breakable here? No. This doesn't look breakable either. I'm just gonna check all these places. And the reservoir. Oh, the boat goes down there. Okay, great. So there's gonna be another place to go. Let's go do that. Let's go do that. So we drained it entirely. The boat was up here. It was right here, but I didn't recognize it as a place you could go. God, that's a tricky thing. Yeah, if we hadn't had that clue we found in the window, I would not have found that ever. I do remember seeing that there was something here, but I thought that was just cosmetic. I thought it was just saying, this is how the water fills. This is where the water comes from. Not actually traversable. The foreman's note mentioned it was a station that they intentionally flooded, rather than trying to collapse it. And I see a dirt pile without we don't have a shovel. Hopefully we don't need it. Or is that a dirt pile? Might just be a rock. Yeah, it's just a rock. New room. Haven't been here. Safe house underground. We've got kind of, you know, we got RPGs. This must be a revolutionary safe house. A counter-fen safe house. Delete it. Oh, that's the security room. Okay, wait a minute. That's something we need to go and check. I'm gonna put that at the very top. So, security room. There's a pattern of 3 monitors on bottom, 4 on top, and then 2 sets of 2 above. 3rd monitor on top, marked as A. Is there a room or something that shows that I just have never bothered to look at? Probably. Is that this room? Oh, I think this is right below the foundation. This looks like it can be powered. Maybe. Where was that? I mean, it's gotta be one of the chambers. Okay, so there's clearly a breakable wall. Good thing we have our thing there. Let's find it. We can just go and do that right now. I'm not gonna write it down. So that's our mom. I'm not sure. I think that's our dad. And this is that our uncle? So they were all in the archive, I think. No, this is the lab. What is this telling me? Nothing. Just that they were in the lab at one point. I think. After the ballroom. They look older though in this picture. I mean, I feel a little uncomfortable with this being here. The Royal Museum of the Grand City of Fen. Now I wish I had my, I really, really wish I had my what's it called? The what's it called? The magnifying glass. I see 124 a lot. I don't know what it. As cool as this would be, it's too easy to track, literally. What are they referring to there? The decoy car at the front? No. The Museum Station Cafe? Yeah, there's a train station. Okay, fair enough. So Hanning goes in at 110. White, Pharaoh, and Marigold go in at 105. So it was our mom. Our mom did rob the crown. I don't. This is interesting. It's interesting to see, but I'm not sure if this is helping me at all. Like, what do I need to know? I'm just gonna take a picture of it. So, print screen. We'll just snip it. This is the museum heist that we've heard so much about. Like these times might be something. 105, 110, 124. Probably not though. I wish I could see what this said right there. But I can't. Oh, another sanctum key. Nice. Well, we're just finding them right and left. It's now been 6 months. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our families. 6 months of planning, 6 months of rehearsal, 6 months of heartache, but no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes me dead. And maybe that's all that is left for us. The long walk in steps leading up to the gallows. A steep price to pay for ideals, I concede. But a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights bunkered down here beneath the sand and soot. And yet, as I write this, I have never felt so close to the sky in my dreams. Tomorrow we will reclaim our birthright. Tomorrow the crown of Arindia will finally return to Oris. The first step taken is half the journey. May the Black Shores guide us. Mary. I don't know. I mean, you didn't overthrow the king. You stole a crown of antiquity that nobody was using. That was a museum piece. What if this is their bodies right here? That'd be awful. All right. Here's the station. Royal Station. Oh my god, is this gonna turn into a big thing? I think this will. I need to take a picture of this too. Like, are we suddenly gonna have to start figuring out this train path? Let me grab that again. I'm gonna do better. Game. Print screen. There you go. Let me pull up paint. Arinda, Ares, Train, Metro. 'Cause I think we actually need to lay out here, not just the combinations. Anything in particular I care about? So this would lead to 9, which is the mainway station. Then to 10, Tanner Fork. I keep seeing these all over the place. And I wonder if I need to be doing something with them. I bet we're going to end up in a train. I don't know how yet, but I bet we will. Like, this is too detailed. They would have, like, had it broken if there was no way to get down there. They'd, like, have put rocks or something. Okay, I think that's all we got here. So we have the security room we need to get to. We have a breakable thing in the rotunda area somewhere. Oh, good. We just teleport. Don't need to watch the whole thing. All right. So is it upstairs or is it downstairs? And I shouldn't. Okay, keep my eye out. We're looking for candles. We're looking for breakable walls. Even though we think we know where one is, doesn't mean we should ignore the rest. Who could be messaging me at this time? My apologies. I don't know. I think it's someone I don't know. I need the magnifying glass for that. It's not on this floor. It must be upstairs. Right? There's no crack there. Okay, let's look upstairs. And we can open up room 46. Well, no, let's do this first. Oh, I need to have the boiler room active in this house. I thought this would stay open. We could still potentially get the boiler room, but probably not. Well, all the more important for us to keep the shovel available. Or not shovel, the super sledge. Well, let's go and open up some sanctum doors. I was really hoping that would just stay open. Alright. So these three are the ones I know very little about. This one also I know very little about. This is Aura Serin. This is a. What am I saying? Arenaries. That's Arenaries. This is Arcaries. This is Fenaries. No, this is Arenaries. What's? This is a Raja. All right, open this first of all. And I'm going to open up Fenaries. And then Arcaries next, probably. But let's do this one first. Alright, Fenaries. We've seen this one all the time. This one, it should be really easy. It's a pentagon. It's red. It's got a wavy outside border. The rays are the 4 cardinal directions. They're a single straight line with a crosshatch. So, where are my rays? Did it have a little bit to the side? Maybe. I don't think so. I thought it was just a cardinal. There, like that. And then the type. Is it that? I think it's that. Single straight line with a crosshatch, small, small, long. No, that's not quite. That's not the right one. Well, that's the only one that's available. Well, I hope it works. The moats are spiky for Marshall. Like that, I think. And then the outside is wavy. Wavy, it said. Like that. Yep. I don't know, the little cross-hatching pattern on the waves, the little cross at the top, I thought it would look different. But apparently that was good enough. Now we have Fenris. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the box turn red in triumphant victory. All white tiles turn black. Okay. So these puzzles are getting more complex. Should I be writing down the rules? So let me see. More Jai box rules. I know that black cells they advance the row. So they'll move this one to there, this one to there, that one to here. So red tiles turn black tiles red. And white tiles black. I don't know about the green ones, though. We need red everywhere. Oh yeah, green hop. We've seen the green before. They cause it to hop across. So I need more. I need more red tiles. I don't know what white tiles do. But apparently they go away. They turn gray. Maybe if we can... Or orange, I don't know what orange do. Okay, so they transfer. So now we have more white tiles. And I can turn that on. No, I can't. Is there any way to get 3 white tiles here? I need 3 white tiles. Or rather, actually, I need 4 red tiles. So 3 white tiles would be sufficient if we get them the right spots. So like that. So that would rotate. Now we got a red there, a white, white. But like, how do I get the red one out of the middle? Oh, I made another white tile for some reason. I don't know there's a rule with orange I haven't figured out. Okay. So now I need to, what does this do? That does nothing. Bring that one down. And advance this and swap that one. No, that's not sufficient. Oh wait, no, this will work. This will work. Now swap that one and advance that. And advance it again. There. Now we've got, no, this is still the wrong one. I need that to be white. There. I think we got it. So I press this once, and that turns red. I press this twice, and now they're all red. Nice. And let's note that down. So white tiles turn nearby white tiles gray and reverse. And orange tiles are mysterious. Green tiles hop across the board. I am actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I'm tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I am pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons learned along the way, and as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. So, somewhere I wrote down that he went to a Renaries first. Didn't I? I feel like I lost the notes from one of my playthroughs. I don't know why. But there's this text I'm expecting to find and not finding it. Yep. Okay. Well, I remember that the Baron Sinclair trip. He started in I keep on saying Arindia versus Aris. It's Arindia Aris? Aris? And apparently his last trip was Fenris. Okay. Progression. And I wanted to do Arcaries next. We know less about it, but that's okay. So Arcaries is the mountainous territory. Arcaries, it's the mountain. Its stamp suggested it was an industrial area. Industrial moats are boxes with circles. Is that it? That's kind of a box of a circle. I don't know if I would have called a box of a circle, like it's a box with a dot. Let me just see what the rest are. No, it was that one then. Okay, so that's industrial production. It's, it has lightning bolts as its weather, so its rays, I don't know their pattern. I don't know the pattern of the rays, but I know that they should look like lightning bolts, like that. And the outside was blue? Which color is blue? I know which color blue is. I'm saying what border looked like blue? I don't know. We need to get that book that will tell me what the different things mean. I'll go take a look at the other one, the one we already have. But I think we definitely need to get that right book, the proper book. I'm sure I wrote down more of this. I remember writing things down like saying it's a sign. Oh yeah, right here. Jagged lines for storm. That's the rays. But what about the border? I thought I wrote down that the borders. That, like what color, what blue was. Like saying it was like a sine wave or something. I wonder if this is just not very good. Like, look, right here. I'm sure I wrote this as spirit. I think I'm missing like a chunk of text right here that I must have dragged it or something. Oh well, we'll rewrite it. But maybe that's not, maybe this in the Steam overlays note-taking thing is not very good. Here's Araja. Do we know anything more about Araja? I think it's... It's the one from the clock tower. Flower modes, triple rays, but I don't know the pattern. Nah. I still have a sanctum key, right? No, I used up. I have 3 more doors to open. I'm gonna go back to the Realm and Rune broken version of the book. And let me just double check that there's nothing here. Like, I think it's upstairs that they want me to go. Although all these doors look closed right now. Yeah, from down here, it doesn't look like they're open. They must... Am I misinterpreting? Wait a minute. I've been up there. I know that I can... Maybe they're closed when you don't have the thing going the right direction. The door. Maybe the doors are all closed because we don't have the pump room. Not the pump room. The... What am I saying? We don't have the... God damn it, what am I saying? We don't have the boiler room set right. Because there's definitely ways to go from up there. We've been them. We've been up there. All right. It's another one of these boxes. It might just be that it's not just a commonly reused asset, but maybe not. Anything on this wall? It looks sturdy. Same for this one. Like, it was very obvious that there was a breakable wall there. Like this. It looked like this. But that's hot too high. This is the thing no, this is the... I think this is just telling me about the way to get into that room. Yeah, we're 2 hours into this run. I don't think we're gonna do a second one. I usually try to do 2, but this one's taking a long time. And we still have 65 steps if we wanted to run around and do more stuff. Good progress, though. Definitely making some progress. Nothing here, right? Yeah, nothing here. I refuse to believe that the only candles you can light are the ones in the chapel. Here's the chess pieces. There. Is this what they were pointing at? I think this was what they were pointing at. The picture. Castle? Castle. What on earth is this supposed to be? This is the ones we found. If we count small gates, 8 gates, crack 8 safes. There's this EIG, and then there's no word that begins with T or L. Is there something where there's L and then no? I think this is unrelated. This is a new puzzle. Castle. Trying to think. Repeated 3-letter words? C doesn't... S could be 6? 10? There was something in the locker room once that we didn't write down very well. It was like 6ORO. I don't know. New thing. Yeah, I write this down. So we have C blank 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 blank. Stop doing that. It's trying to italicize. C dash dash A dash dash. Yeah, it's trying to italicize because I'm doing 2 in a row. S T L E. It's 6 letters. I mean, could it be as simple as well, you can't really castle on a board like this. Castle. Okay. I'm not picking it up. Whatever that's trying to tell me. That's still confusing to me. Haven't gotten in that door yet. And here is Realm and Rune. So this is Fenris. We already have seen that one. Okay, I'm gonna write. This is down as core or something. I don't know. This is Arteries, Eraja, Fenrir. I don't know what this is. Core or something. And the number of rays has something to do with transportation. The modes we have pretty well figured out. And I swear I wrote this down at some point. I'll write it down again. So border. I swear I wrote this down. It's annoying the hell out of me that I have to do it again. So we already have a Rinderies. We don't need to do dots. Violet is dashes in boxes. Green is diagonals. Orange is triangles. Red is wavy. Pink is boxy, like a castle. And I remember writing that down. I remember exactly writing that down, that it was like a castle's things. Yellow is spiky, and white open circles. Red banners, martial fog. Yeah, we already got Veneries. We need to get the true copy of that. All right, so things still to do. We have some rooms to draft. I want to go to the security room, see if there's something there. I'm still looking for candles. I want to go to the trading post and see if there's something we can trade. Actually, this area over here, I haven't looked over here in a long time. It's like this little cave filled with boxes. Is there something we can smash in here? Or light? Yes. Oh! That was so not there before. That just appeared out of nowhere. The complete manifest for all of the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believe the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Let's note the date. So, Foreman's Log 621. On 06/18/1918. Foreman's Log 621. Excavation equipment in original access tunnel. And there we have tunnel. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add tunnel? Always draw tunnel while drafting in this room. So tunnel turns into another tunnel, into another tunnel. So like once we get it, we can just use it to go north forever if we need to. That's interesting. Or maybe it's only an outside floor plan in like where the trading post is, the outer room. Don't know. Well, that wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting to find something I could smash, but apparently not yet. Now I'm not sure which one should we check, the hammer or the lighter, because I don't know. I'm sure there's stuff in the tomb that I can do with both. I'm sure there's things I can smash and things I can light. I want to check in the mine over here. This door is still closed. It looks a lot like the door that was down there. Down that elevator. Maybe the two lead to each other. This gate seems permanently closed. I thought we would have access to the right grounds, the east grounds, when we broke that wall in the secret garden, but alas. Any breakables here? No. 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 Okay. I should have gone and checked the other area first, the trading post. See if we can trade for a shovel. Bum bum. Bum bum. Dee-dum. Ba-dum. Alright, the rabbit foot can trade for car keys. Hall pass I don't need. Prism key I don't need. Maybe I don't need that. Let me think about that. I forgot we had the treasure map, but we don't have any way to dig, so it doesn't matter. Basement key becomes a hall pass. Useless. Alright, can we trade? The basement. No, I don't need that. I want the car key. No, I don't need the car keys. I'll take the car keys in the hopes I'll see what I can trade them for. Dice. Useless. What about the salt shaker? What can I trade that for? Gems. Interesting. This turned into something else because I have the other thing. Lots of things can trade for the hall pass. Let's trade that again. They're just rotating. Yeah. Grab the prism key. That turns into the wrench. That would have been useful, but actually at this point, it would be useful to get the boiler room. I mean, to make it more common, but we're probably not going to get the boiler room. Wait a minute. What's the room that we're moving out of? It's a hallway. So prism key would not be to our benefit. Take the wrench. See what the sleeping mask can trade for. Just a key. Running shoes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's nothing going on here. I was hoping there'd be something that would get us a shovel, but probably we can't roll a shovel anymore because we still have it. We still have the dowsing rod, which contains the shovel. Maybe. I think we're going to have to rely on our next run to get us things to dig. So, what do I want to do? I need to go to security. And I want to open up the passageway. I think that's it. Code check. And I want to check our... Well, check our hammer or check our... I'll check something. But I don't know of any more spots to use the hammer. I mean, I knew the secret garden one, and we got the picture of the one downstairs. But I don't know. I don't know of any more places to light things. I suspect both of them are going to be of use in the tomb. Let's just go. What do we got? The showroom, the furnace. The planetarium. If you call it a day in the planetarium, gain 2 stars. That's kind of tempting. Do we want to just take that, or do we want to try rolling again to see if we can maybe get the boiler room? I mean, this is our last straw. I kind of want to do the planetarium. There might be other lore in there. But we're gonna call it a day in there, so let's go other places first. I wonder if that's why we encounter food randomly. It's not that. It's whenever we get the secret garden, it spreads. And I hadn't recognized that till now. Till we got this run. It's so good. Alright, so it was this one, which is pointing at the archives. That's not telling me anything. Am I sure it's that one? I'm pretty sure. That's clearly the archives. It's 1:30 in here, which is the same as the time in room 46. Well, we didn't draft the archives this time. That is the location where the two things can be pulled out, I believe. The two things from the locker. Well, let's use our upgrade disc. The guest bedroom. A fairly useless room I never use. But maybe I will in the future. Hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool. If you enter the antechamber, add 2 to my allowance. I mean, that's pretty scaly. But eventually we're gonna need to start buying stuff that's really expensive. But I think we can maybe like make it work. Geist bedroom. If you have the tomb on your estate, gain an additional dice to roll. Which is actually kind of useful, because if you have the tomb, you get benefits for having dead ends. And this is a dead end. And having more dice to roll with lets you have more control over how your house is going to look. But what is the hidden effect of a random bedroom? What does that even mean? I mean, okay, so what I'm guessing is it's going to, in addition to just have, instead of giving the plus 10 steps, it's going to do something else a random bedroom would, which would either be, has 2, counts as 2 bedrooms. Maid's room sucks. That would make items less likely to appear. The aquarium is a bedroom. Most of them just give me extra steps, like every time I walk in and out. I think this is a bad idea. I think, except for the whole question mark makes me worry. I don't like it. This seems like a bad idea. This seems like something that scales very nicely, but we kind of already have our allowance moving up from other stuff. I'm gonna take the Geist bedroom, so that when we have a tomb, we'll have some more opportunities to make something happen here. I don't know if that's the right thing, but I'm gonna go for it. All right, let's run up to the antechamber real quick. Oh. There's our crown. The crown of the blueprints. I could swear we wrote this down. So, which ones do we have left? Sanctum key, scantum, sanctum keys. So we have the first. We have, I think we have one from the vault. I'm not sure. Vault. We don't have one that's high up among the clocks. We don't have that one. We do have the one that's beneath all the docks. King on his throne. We don't have that one. We did get the station. We got the major. And we got the Mechanarian one. So these are the three we don't have. There's one in the vault. There's one high up among the clocks. And one about a king on his throne. Here's the blackmail note. I'm thinking about the castle note. And seeing if there's anything that fits here. Like we have an EC. Does that matter? I don't think so. Let for castle. Let. Is there a C on this? There's one C. A C with like 2 letters after it. It wouldn't make sense to me. This 8 is interesting looking. That doesn't look like an 8. That looks like a Raj's symbol. So ERS is 1, maybe. No, this is nothing. This isn't helping. Okay, never mind. Still want to figure this out, but we don't know what where these countries are, or even what their names are. But this is not the order that it mentioned down below of the postcards, because Fenarese was the last one he went to. All right. Leave the pump room the way it is, so we can get back to the station if we need to. Dum bum 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 bum. I want to get out there. Maybe there's nothing. The grass is pretty thick. If that matters. Actually, it's not. It's just that this has a recessed lower area. That actually is level with the rest of the house. But there's nothing on the back here. I guess this would have been obvious. Like if you'd gone to the secret garden and came back here and looked out, you would see, hey, there's a little room right there that juts out. I want to get to that. But I don't know how. And that boat, if that's supposed to be a clue, is not helping me. Alright, well, we have the crown, but it didn't do anything here. Maybe if we get to the other statue, we can get... Oh, did not even see that. Random gem. Okay, back to the planetarium. No, coat room first. Yeah, code check. Right there. I might as well buy the meal. Tomato soup. Which to check, the burning glass or the power hammer? I feel like the burning glass is harder to get. Oops. I almost spilled a drink. Okay. The power hammer just needs the lever and batteries, and we often find one or both of those at the at the workshop, which is where we make it anyway. I'm gonna put the burning glass here. And should we check out the workshop one more time before we leave? I think so. See if there's anything I can make with any of these items I'm holding. So this is the thing I was saying is down in the station also, I think. But I tried powering this and it didn't work. It didn't do anything. It didn't even light up. But it sure looks like the conduits, the steam conduits. Maybe if we power that up and go down to the station, something happens? Maybe. Where am I going? I'm going back to the workshop. So left here. Yeah, we never did hit that. I'm not going to today. I'm gonna leave it alone. Rabbit's foot and coin purse is apparently something. Lucky purse. Let's see what it is. Doubles all money you find. That's cool. Let's see what that trades for. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Oh, I also have this gear wrench. I forgot about that. It didn't matter. Trades for lockpicks? Nah. Would have been too good if it was a shovel. Well, let me try my idea that we can't get it because we have the dowsing rod. If we get rid of the dowsing rod, maybe something else will turn into it. So trade this for a key. And now maybe something can turn into a shovel? Running shoes for running shoes. Nope. Too bad. Alright, planetarium. Still, lots of progress today. We got 3 sanctum keys. We found out about the white trees. We got a couple new rooms like the tunnel. We got the planetarium room. The security didn't tell us anything. The station was interesting. We did find out the secret garden has has 2 ways into the antechamber, which will be helpful in the future, perhaps. And we got castle, whatever that does. We'll figure it out. I like planetariums. When I was in high school, there was a planetarium at my school. And I'd go in at, like, they do a little thing at 6 in the morning where you could go in before classes and they do a little presentation every Friday. Yeah, our do was pretty cool. So the actual schedule of all of them, that's probably helpful. First appearance of both Diamondus Minor and Major in the same sky. 7 different constellations. New constellation on day 50. It's going to be a long time before we get to day 50. Took us 30 hours to get to today. And what day are we on? 29? First appearance of both Diamondus Major and Minor. Yep. Yeah, we saw that. I don't think I found this one. It's a ton of stuff. We did get the sail, I believe. I don't remember Florealis. I don't think I've gotten that one. We did get Draxus. Well, maybe it won't take that much longer because we're getting stars by ending the day in the planetarium. But this isn't lore. This is progression. I'm sorry, this isn't this isn't lore. This is, you know, resources for future progression. Now, this is very clearly a spot of light that's floating there. That's not being put onto the dome. Maybe this guy doesn't know how planetariums work. Okay, well, let's go ahead and finish the day. Good day. Lots of stuff we found. Garden Shopping Center of Tomorrow. 4 tomorrow rooms. 154 steps. 2 new rooms. And we got some new blueprints. 29 items. It was a silly item day. Okay, but that was a 2.5 hour run, so we're gonna call it there. We'll continue tomorrow. We have some new leads, and I think that especially getting just the just getting a shovel will get us something like right away. So I'm hopeful that we'll be able to see some progress tomorrow. No idea what castle is. There's the symbol for Araja. And here's Arindia. Edgeset? Maybe that's the capital of Araja? I should look at these globes more carefully. I need to figure out actually where all the other countries. Maybe there's a symbol. But I think the best thing we need for that is the school rooms, because we did see one school room and it was very much about flags and putting the right colors to the right flags. So I bet that we're going to get more history of the rest of the country if we do progress more in school. Okay, thanks everybody for watching. Until next time.